I'm looking for someone other than my wife. Other than my wife. Ashley Madison's right. I'm looking for someone other than my wife. Other than my wife. Ashley Madison's right. I'm looking for someone other than my wife. Other than my wife. Ashley Madison's right.
Those of you who did not catch that, you heard right. They said that they are looking for someone other than their wife. Can you believe that? It is an ad that promotes cheating very bluntly. When you go to the site, you see right away a woman holding her finger up to her mouth saying, shh, it's a secret. Not only is it a secret, but hey, she is married and it's okay, showing her wedding ring. Through further scrolling, you see that discretion matters, and it is one of their top priorities. So, for everyone out there that has no morals and wants to cheat on their spouse, hey, come to this site. They have different programs through the site so that you can meet up with others and it can be completely confidential. On top of that, you can pay a $19 fee to have your information completely deleted if you were really worried about it. Unfortunately for the site, a hacker group known as the Impact Team had other plans. They were completely against the site from the beginning. They made numerous threats demanding not only that the site shut down, but their other site, Established Men, shut down as well. They were not just blowing smoke with their threats. They used networking to get to site data to show Ashley Madison they meant war. The hackers used Ashley Madison's internal network system to figure out the company's mapping. They realized that there was no security that the company promised up and down that the site had. Because remember earlier, they promised they're all about discretion. You could simply use a password, pass1234, from the internet to VPN to root on all the servers. The hackers used a Tor server that they used to release all of the data through. What is Tor, you ask? Well, a Tor was known as an onion router that was developed by the military to protect government privacy and security. It makes sense why they would want to use this server. The hackers use it to keep their identity hidden, to be able to stay anonymous, and to keep their threat of releasing more information valid.
The breach happened July 15, 2015. When the hackers started to release more and more confidential data, this information contained users' sensitive credit card information, emails, pictures, names, and addresses. Just like any other dating site out there, like Tinder or eHarmony, they have large databases that hold all the personal data of every member that subscribes. It stores the user's login password and sometimes their entire credit card number. Over 9.7 gigabytes of this data was sent out to the public after Ashley Madison would not heed to their threats. Not only that, but they released information on the company that exposed them as the frauds that they really are. One critical point that proves this was that the majority of the women on the site were actually bots. In fact, 95% of the people logged onto the site were male, and the bots would appear interested in the men to pique their curiosity. The agency was basically getting revenue for men talking to fake respondents. On top of this, the $19 that they were paying to have their information deleted from the system was just getting pocketed by the company. None of the actual information was actually getting erased.
Although it isn't certain how exactly hackers used programming to get into the supposedly secure site due to an ongoing investigation, what is known is that the most common way hackers can get into a site is through SQL injection attack. This would make any vulnerability in the software application accessible to anyone trying to retain and expose data. Ashley Madison used a Bicrypt algorithm to hash passwords for all the users. Hashing is a way of converting passwords into unreadable strings of characters. This way, it would make it quite difficult for hackers to get in. Other groups out there after the attack from Impact Team try to replicate the hack they performed. One anonymous group found that there were two insecure methods with the login key generator. They were able to crack the high-speed Bicrypt hash passwords using MD5. MD5 is a widely used hash function, but it has many vulnerabilities. Once they did that, they simply had to case correct it against the slower Bicrypt hashing. On top of this, they found that not all Bicrypt was hashed, so accounts that had not been updated could easily be hacked into.
Furthermore, how the hackers got in through software/hardware is also unknown, but the eccentric inventor of the first antivirus software, John McAfee, has a theory. He believes that the hackers were working with someone on the inside. This would mean that the Impact Team would have a leg up to get into the motherboard, which dictates how the computer talks to various components. McAfee thinks because of the size of the data that was found and the personal information about the actual company would mean it has to be an inside job. They also knew extensively what type of programs that were being used, making it easy to pin down and hack. Is hacking a good thing or a bad thing? You be the judge. Certain is the more that companies get hacked, the more advanced technology gets to prevent further attacks. The improvements made to further advanced sites help keep security up with the times and on its toes. Ashley Madison is still up and running and promises discretion still to this day. Due to them being hacked, they keep trying to better secure the systems to never let it happen again.